wanted to make a video here on just how finicky these old games can be, specifically when you take things apart and put them back together. This game here is a 1934 Genco Baseball. We took this apart. This part right here specifically was taken apart and cleaned. And let me preface this with everything was working before we took it apart. So we did verify that this mechanism and coil was working properly before we took everything apart. But after we put it back together, it was cleaned up. It wasn't working. So it's very odd. After cleaning, find something not working. This mechanism here specifically is the third out mechanism. So upon reset, it trips a little lever here. The lever holds it until the coil hits it. When the coil hits it, it ends the game. This coil is driven by the third switch being activated here. So as the balls come down the trough, you get 1 out, 2 outs. The third out activates the switch, which in turn activates the coil. So you see now, when I get third out, coil's being activated here, but it doesn't have enough to be able to flip the switch. And that was odd to me because it was working beforehand. So the only thing that was removed from this plate was this coil here, because everything else in this mechanism here is welded in. So I took a little closer look, and I did notice on the base of this that the screw hole had some play in it, and the marks from the screws on the base of this were actually it could be seen here. And so I pushed this coil into the forward position so that I couldn't see the marks on the base anymore, telling me that this was likely the original position of this. And these are the original holes in the base, so it's very little adjustment, but just moving it from the position it was in, which was mostly back, to the position it is now, mostly forward. I'll show you, will cause this coil to not work properly. It's very odd. But just the play in the hole of the base of this coil was enough to keep this mechanism from working and not working properly. So just wanted to let you guys out there, if you're having problems and you happen to come across this video, that might be it right there.